Hi everybody. I know that you've all been waiting for me to give you the grand tour of my craft room, other words known as my happy place. So it's not totally finished, but it's finished enough that I feel comfortable showing it to you, and I am so excited. I spend most of my time in here, which is probably why you don't see me anywhere else. So let's get started. We'll first start over here. I first have given this wall just a special place for crosses because I couldn't do any of this without the Lord. He has blessed me so much, and I just want to give thanks to Him and glorify Him through whatever I might do. I have a couple of hooks up here on my closet door where I hang completed projects, and what you see here are a couple of t-shirts that I made for my sister and I think we're going to wear those tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Normally my ironing board hangs right there, but today I have it down because I've been using something that I had to iron. So in this closet, there's lots of things. I can't show you too much because I do have some hidden Christmas presents in there, but this is where my scrapbooking stash is, as well as fabric, some scrapbooks, a donated wedding dress that I'm currently using to make little angel gowns, and as you can see on the shelf up above, lots more crafting things that are just organized in totes. On this wall, got my heater because it gets cold in this room. It's on the north side of the house and it does get cold. These are some Christmas towels I've been doing embroidery on, and they came out really good. The bottom part is screen print and the top part is embroidery that came from Oh My CS, which I truly love. They give away great designs every day. Underneath that is, you may recognize, it's a wedding gown box, and inside I have a wedding gown that's been cut up along with a satin prom gown. I have some angels. This is my little angel gowns project, gowns in process. This is an old chest of drawers. It was actually mine when I was a baby. And inside here, I have tons of fabrics. When I bought my embroidery machine, I was blessed to get a lot of fabric that came with it. So you can see I just have lots and lots of fabric. Just those two drawers though. All right, next up is my heat press, which I'm just really starting to learn to use it, and I love it. It's big and it's bulky and it's heavy, so it's going to sit right there. The desk that you see is one that was given to me by my sister years ago, and it was just, you know, your basic brown desk, but I repainted it and painted the top a flat black to match the corner desk that I refinished. Underneath I have a small rolling cabinet, and in it I have, I'm not going to open the drawers, but you can see I have my vinyl, heat transfer, regular vinyl, and then just some other things down in the bottom. So this just happened to fit perfectly underneath there. There's my scan and cut. This is where I can cut my vinyl. I can also cut fabric for appliques or quilt squares if I were to ever decide I wanted to do quilt squares. This desk, again, is one that used to be brown, and I just decided to give it a cleaner look. I would paint it white. Used a chalk paint, and it absolutely works wonderfully. But I did have some problems with it scraping off, so I bought a spray painter this time, and that made it so much easier. Oh, I'm going to show you this. These are some pictures. This is me and my husband, me and my brother, me and my sister, and, well, that's not the real kiss, but, you know, maybe so. We were on a cruise last year at Halloween, and we made these pictures, and I just keep them up there because those were good times and I like to remember them. On my desk, I have lots of boxes that I keep different scrapbooking things in, card making things. I think that's mostly what I have in there. I have some family photos. My sweet mom and dad. I miss them so much. A lot of my family. And of course my computer, my planner, and the back of the desk I used a piece of foam board and covered it with fabric, and so now it is a bulletin board. This is one of my vinyl pieces I made. I love it. This is my happy place. Just some different things stuck up on the bulletin board, just little things I might forget where they are, so I just stick them up there to help me remember. And then I have one of the cubicles with the fabric crates that fit in them, and I have those labeled. And I could keep things in them like my sprays, ribbon, just odds and ends. Oh, my backyard. I can watch my dogs if they're out there. And then this is the part that I'm really excited about. My husband built this for me, and as you can see, it's shelves underneath where I can store things, and on top I have my one sewing machine. This is Daryl. Back here I have my third one. This is my other brother Daryl. And finally I have the mother of my brothers. This is my other brother, Daryl, and this is my embroidery machine. As you can see, I've been doing a towel. I have these little plastic drawers that I keep different things in for both of my machines. Oh, this is another machine. It's just a real heavy-duty sewing machine, just a basic one that I use for things that maybe a little thicker, a little more substantial to sew through. And underneath I can store things like all of my embroidery thread, patterns. And I was so excited because he made those little holes that I could run the cords through and put them down to plug them in so that I don't have cords cluttering up the top. This is my hook rack, which keeps all my hooks right there handy for me for embroidery. Down here I have stabilizers, and I have a stand that I use for my embroidery thread. The lady at the brother store told me, don't put it on here vertically. Here, stand it up. So that's what I've been doing, and I seem to have a lot less breaks than I previously did. Okay, one more thing, and this is really a fun piece. This was, let me start on the other side. This was 2 wall cabinets, just like that. I had them side by side, had something sitting on top of them, and they just took up a lot of space, and my sister had the brilliant idea, why don't you put them together and make a cutting table? So from there, we ran with that idea. So you can see inside, I have a lot more of my scrapbooking things. I actually have an empty shelf, wow. This side are shelves that we added to make it, it's 36 inches square. And so down here I have projects that I'm working on and different things. On this side, we took the doors off of the cabinet. This is the other cabinet, and I just have open shelves with a lot of my scrapbooks. And I mean, I love doing scrapbooks, but then it's like, where do I put them? So I have them here, and when I get nostalgic, I get them out and look at them, and hopefully someday my kids are going to love them as much as I did. There's still a lot of them that I'm working on, so, you know, there's always more to be scrapped. And then it's on rollers, so I can just roll it around out of my way. And then on the back side, there's a gap. And so this is where I stand up my cutting rulers, cardboard, anything. Oh, I think my granddaughter left me a couple of little surprises down in there. She was playing in here the other day, so I've got some scraps. These are some bowl cozies that I'm working on for little angel gowns for their gala next year as one of their auction items. And you can see I still have a bunch to do, but I'll get them done. So anyway, y'all, that's my grand tour of my craft room, and I am so excited to share it with you. Like I said, I still have things that I need to get done, but for the most part, this is where you'll find me, unless I'm just doing something outside of the house. So anytime you want to scrap, anytime you want to sew, if you want to do some vinyl and make a t-shirt, if you want to do some embroidery applique, hey, I'm your girl. Come on over. I'll teach you the little bit I know, or I'll help you if there's something special you need. Hit me up.